Hello and good morning. Today we will be walking through the processes in order to remove someone from the system and terminate someone. First, we must start by recording all of the time that they have worked here in the restaurant. You can go to Time Punch and then to go to Time Summary Report and put approximate dates in as if when you think they would have worked here. So for the sake of this person, I'm going to put in 01 of 01, January 1st of 2017, up until this date. And we're going to select which employee to report on. And so you'll have to find whichever employee you're trying to terminate. And once you do, go ahead and click on them and hit View Report. So I had mistyped by accident, but there we go. Now let's hit View Report and it'll auto-populate a report. So this is not actually the report you want to get. You actually want a time detail report. So we'll do the same one, 01 of 01 of 2017. Up until now, we'll select the employee we want to terminate from the system. So when this has happened, that means they have worked longer than that time, so you'll have to go in shorter increments. So that would look like, for example, going from either changing the end date or changing the start date. All right, once you've located the approximate dates of when they've worked here, you might have to make 2 reports for it if they've worked here for a long time. But you have both reports. The next thing you have to do is save these reports. So you can simply go Control S, and we're going to save them under Dropbox. We're going to go to Talent, Team Member CFASM, Former, and then you'll change the title down here to whoever it is, last name being first, period, and then their first name. And then for this occasion, we had to have 2 documents, so we'll make sure to put 1 or 2, depending on what it was. I already saved the first one, so the second one is going to be the last name, first name, and 2, since it's the second one. And then you'll just hit Saved. The reason we do this is because once we remove them from the system, we can no longer look at their hours. So say something comes up in the future, where they try to bring a lawsuit against John or Chick-fil-A San Marcos, we have it saved exactly when they worked, from what time to what time, for the entirety of their employment history here. Now, all you would do, since you have those saved, is go back to Chick-fil-A Home and go to HR Payroll. And then under HR Payroll, you would click Employee, and you would find the employee that you just got all the hours for. And then you would hit this button right here that said Terminate Employee. It's going to ask you the actual termination date. That's when you'll go to your report and look at the very last day that that person worked here. So in this case, it's 12/14/2018. So we will come back to this and type in 12/14/2018. Reason for leaving is going to be, I believe this person resigned, so it's going to be resigned. So would you rehire this person? This is a good question to discuss amongst other trusted ELT people or your general manager or owner-operator, because what this will do is if you put no, it'll kind of red flag her or red flag the person in the system, and that way other Chick-fil-A's will see that you would not rehire this person, so they may not hire her. And so just keep that in mind. You would hit Terminate, and it's going to ask you, are you sure you would like to terminate? And then you would hit Terminate. And boom, that person is terminated from the system. You get a nice message that says success, and everything is good from there. It'll take a few days to update on hot schedules and payroll that she's actually gone from the system, or that person's gone from the system. But other than that, that is how you remove someone from the system and terminate someone effectively. Don't forget to follow along the steps on Jolt, because that'll tell you exactly everything I just told you in digital form. Once again, thank you for coming. Bye-bye.